This week has been very beachy. Been to the beach, I think 5 days so far. It's Friday. And I've been this morning already, and I'm gonna go back tonight, and I'm gonna go tomorrow because it's that glorious time of the year in England where there's sunshine and warmth, and the water just feels like heaven on earth. It's so clear and magical. So yeah. The road I know I must go, even though I tell myself that road is closed. I think I'll do a lot of swimming this coming week as well, because I'm heading off to Texas on next Wednesday, for a recording session with Loma, and it's gonna be very hot, and I'll just be dreaming of the English sea and living there in my mind. Listen, lonely seabird, you've been away from land too long, oh, too long. I don't listen to the news no more. Like an unwound clock, you just don't seem to care. This world isn't big enough to keep me away from you. Oh, from you. Seabird, seabird, fly home. Seabird, seabird, fly home. Other than the beach, I've had some clients come around and meditation sessions, some counseling sessions. Remember that person, Bill, who I interviewed in the parking lot of the service station? He sent me a message. He found the center's account on Instagram, and he sent me a message, and I looked at his profile. It said Bill's Beach Art or something like that, and it turns out he makes these incredible huge sand art pictures. They're like mandalas, crop circle pieces, and they're so amazing. And he said that he would do my logo in the sand, which I thought was so neat. Check out his work. It's really incredible. I can't believe I just randomly met him in the service station. I also met up with my friend Ali, and we're planning a grief workshop, so we had to work on that. We just sat in the garden and worked on planning that, which is exciting. I think it's going to be planned for October. So harvest time, always a magical time. And also, since it's August, I thought I would film the sort of strange thing that happens in this village near my village called Bedminster. It's a scarecrow contest, and I remember when I first came through the village, when I first drove there a couple years ago, it was August and this festival was going on, and I just remember driving past these strange, sinister looking homemade scarecrows, thinking like, yeah, this is my kind of place. This is where I need to be. So yeah, I'm taking you around the Scarecrow Festival, I guess it's called. There's like a contest that happens. Enjoy. I'll read to you this little blurb I found because I got curious about why it happens and what's going on, so I'll read it. Scarecrow festivals are held all over the world, but they are especially popular in the UK, where the use of scarecrows as a protector of crops date from time immemorial. Scarecrows are usually built from straw and wood, but in medieval Britain, scarecrows were young boys who were tasked with the responsibility of scaring away the birds. Known as bird scarers or bird shooers, they patrolled wheat fields carrying bags of stones and chased away any crow or starling that tried to land in the fields by waving their arms and throwing the stones. When the Great Plague of 1348 wiped half the population in Britain, landowners couldn't find enough young boys to employ as bird scarers to protect their crops. So they stuffed sacks with straw, not scarves, well, maybe scarves too, with straw, carved faces and turnips or gourds, and made scarecrows that stood against poles. Bird scarers continued to patrol British fields until the early 1800s, when the new factories and mines opened up and offered children better paying jobs. So that's a little background about the scarecrows in the village. It's an August thing. Yeah, I think that's about it for the week. Just really getting ready to go to Texas and preparing myself for that. Preparing to close the center for a couple weeks. I hope you're doing well. See you next time. Bye. Seabird, seabird, fly.
WILA is, I think, groundbreaking. I think it changed the game of podcasting. I think it slowed it down and went the other direction. And much like the band Low from Sub Pop Records, when they came out, like, it was punk for them to play, like, really slow. I think it's been written up in the New York Times, has a cult following. We are rebranding it. I think everybody just always called it WILA. So there's a whole, like, years, Emily just on her own made this show with very little help from her podcast producer, me. Now we have this joint venture down in Smiley, and we're going to be relaunching on September 7th. WILA, as you know it, WILA. New episodes Wednesdays, right?
Wednesdays.
Hi, YouTube. I'm at Dustin Martian, but downinsmiley.art, me and Emily started an independent art label. Woo. Check it out.
Seabird, seabird, fly.